Hello, everyone, and welcome to Bourbon Battles, where I'm Joe.
I'm Chad.
Hey, hope you've been watching along, guys. If you've been waiting on us to see how the Bottled and Bond tournament shakes out, we're not doing that because there's too many Heaven Hill products in there, and we will not feature a Heaven Hill product until they're off of strike.
There's only 2 left, but yeah.
Well, we haven't released an episode. So we recorded one.
Yeah, there's too many.
Yeah, there's too many, so no Heaven Hill for us. Me personally, I won't buy it, I won't drink it, I won't do anything till they figure it out down there and take care of their people. And then, if you saw our last episode, it was our very first episode of what we call Shooting the Shit, where we talked about neck pours.
Nonsense.
I think we would both agree, we both picked a different one as our favorite, but I think we both agree, if you did them both right now, it'd almost be random which one you picked.
Yeah.
Because they taste the same.
Neck pour doesn't work because when they package them, they put them in a bottle, they send them down the line, they shake them around, they put them on trucks, they deliver them, the delivery drivers deliver them to the stores, but they rotate the boxes, everything else, the people pull them out of the boxes, put them on, so it mixes everything up. There's no such thing as a neck pour.
But isn't the whole idea that there's that much air in there that's putting oxygen in there?
Yeah, that's the idea. Whatever. I mean, people are going to think what they're going to think.
Now, hopefully, maybe, here real soon, we'll do a Shooting the Shit episode on infinity bottles. Do you have an infinity bottle?
No.
Be real curious to what you have to say about this when we try it. When we do it, try to figure out a way to do it. I guess it doesn't really matter if we do it blind, obviously.
It doesn't matter at all.
No, so...
Unless you can tell me what it is.
I got a whole list of what's in there. Yeah, so leave us a message in the comments what you think about infinity bottles. And if you want to see us do an episode on that, that's my infinity bottle. So today, we're going to go back to the format we started with when this whole thing started, where we have 2 blind whiskeys, 1 and 2. Which one do you think yours are? You think they're in the same order?
I hope.
Yeah. So... my wife, how this works is we've got a spreadsheet where we're prospective battles between 2. I like to keep them somewhat similar proof points, just so you're something similar, or price points, or, maybe something that's allocated that's hard to get against something we think that could do well against it for fun. On a different note, we got a lot of feedback on our Lafroig episode. If you didn't watch that, go watch that Lafroig episode. People think we're idiots, call us clowns.
Yeah, I'm sorry to everybody for not having an exquisite, refined palate, for drinking something that tastes like shit.
It's bad.
Sorry.
So yeah, we really ruffled some feathers with that. And that's okay. One guy said was pretty upset. Is this supposed to be satire? Well, hell yes, if you watched any of these, it's all satire.
Pretty much, yeah.
And one guy called us a couple hillbillies.
Where was he from?
I don't know, probably New York City or something. We are hillbillies, and that's fine.
Speak for yourself.
You're a hillbilly if I ever met one in my life. They even put some neat pictures with us, what they think we're going to look like when we get older.
That's fine. I mean, the thing about it is, I didn't feel like that I was being disparaging to anybody. I know that's a big word for a hillbilly, but I didn't feel like I was doing it.
Can you spell it?
Yeah, but I don't understand. I don't understand why. There's no reason to be just nasty about it.
No, we think the whiskey's nasty.
Yeah, but
we have an iPhone and a YouTube account,
and I said it more than once that if you like it, good for you.
Yeah,
it's that simple.
I like things that people think are stupid.
Yeah, sweet weed.
Nah. So, I'll give you a great example. I'm into firearms.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I have a rifle that I like quite a bit. It's a cheap rifle. And a guy that I watch on the YouTubes did a review of this. It's the biggest...
Is that YouTube's with an S?
Yeah, it's a different one.
Okay.
And he did a review on this rifle. Said it's the biggest piece of shit he's ever seen. Well, I didn't get all mad at him. I like it. He don't. Cool. Don't buy one.
Right.
I don't like Lafroig. You do? Cool. Buy it all.
The only thing I can say about the Lafroig episode is, if you like it, that's fine. And if it's good to you, that's fine. If you drink it blind, it's not going to win. I'm telling you. It's It's just not going to win. It's just not,
Yeah.
it's not good.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No.
It's not good.
Don't taste good to me. Don't taste good to Chad. Whatever. So, yeah, if we offended you, okay.
Yeah.
So, but today, the way this works is she gets a spreadsheet pulled up, picks a battle off there, pours them blind, puts them in the black bags. Chad and I have no idea what we're drinking, and we're going to tell you who wins. As you're going to see on the screen right about now, the 2 whiskeys we're drinking. We used to put those on the screen to where, 1 and 2, so you know what we were drinking. We're not doing that anymore. We're just going to put the 2 whiskeys that we're drinking, as you see on the screen now, but that doesn't mean the one on the left is 1 and the one on the right is 2. No, we just put them in alphabetical order. That way you find out which is which as we do. That's a lot to process right there. So what you see on your screen doesn't mean that one on the left is 1, whatever. So, what do you say, bud? See what we see here?
Yeah.
And then we'll tell you how much more we like it than the other one. And we're even going to grade them like we have been on the Bottle and Bond tournament.
These fancy pins, dude. Can I take this home with me?
Yeah, that's yours. I got it for you.
That is nice. Got a little mousy ball on it.
Yeah, so you can play with your phones.
I don't need it for that.
I'm going to take a note here. What do you think about that?
Can't answer that. This is 1, right? 1, 2. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both have a nice nose on them. They both have some pretty decent color. I'd say number 2 looks a little bit older. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate.
Think?
Mm-hmm. You'll think that too here in a second. What I was saying in secret code there, number 1 tastes finished to me. You think?
No. But it could be.
You're usually better about figuring that out than me, so I doubt it is. I do like it. I do like number 1. Not much ethanol in either one of them. Less than 2.
I'll leave this. I'm going to put a little water in it. I want to taste it. They're pretty heavy pours. Whoever poured these today.
I do taste a little oak and barrel char in number 2 there.
Is that right?
Yeah, how about you?
I haven't tasted it yet.
Oh. I like them both.
Yeah. They
I like them both quite well.
I think one's easier to drink than the other.
They're both fairly easy to drink.
Mm-hmm. And I would think that one is higher proof, but not by much.
You say number 1 or one of the 2?
One of the 2.
You think the second one's higher proof?
I don't know. I have to taste them with water, and I'll let you know.
I like them both.
You know, a lot of times, I don't think water helps nose or taste, but
would you say that for particularly somebody newer to bourbon or somebody that doesn't like the higher proofs, that is completely different for them?
I would say it's completely different for everybody.
Yeah.
Every circumstance.
I used to drink a lot of bourbon on the rocks.
I think water helped, number one, significantly.
I do too.
And I don't know why that is.
It opens something up. Now, when we're putting water in there, I put 1 drop.
Yeah. I just did it because a lot of times people might drink bourbon with ice. I do a lot.
Hey, whatever tastes the best to you, that's how you should drink it.
Yeah, but it doesn't hurt to experiment and try
No.
to find different things. But I think water helped, number one, quite a bit. It helped tame it, I should say.
What do you think the water did with number 2 there?
I haven't tasted it yet.
I don't think either one of these is cheap. Or I should say less expensive. I think they're both good bourbons is my guess. Would you agree with that?
I don't know. I haven't tasted number 2 yet. This is number 2, right?
It's number 1.
This is number 1? So that was number 2.
1, 2, knucklehead.
This is number 2. Okay.
Jeez. That Lefroy did something to your brains.
I don't think water hurt number 2. I don't think it helped it like it did number 1, but I don't think it hurt number 2.
Yeah. So you ready to say on our chart here what you think?
I will, yeah.
I say one of these is a little better.
I say the same thing.
And I came with my winner, who we'll reveal in a second. I said it's a number 7, a pretty good whiskey.
I said a 6.
So we're very, very similar.
Yeah.
We may not be the same on what we think here.
Right.
Would you agree that they're both good?
Yeah.
So
I think so.
You ready to reveal your winner?
I am.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. We're different.
There you go.
I wonder if I'm right, it's because it's finished.
Could be.
And I like that stuff. So which one we want to look at first? Let's just look at number 1. How does that happen every time? That's what the banging around in the chair was a few minutes ago.
Right. We're just going to have to let it ring. Sorry.
So my winner, she got these bags all wrapped up. My winner, Chad's loser, was Bardstown Bourbon Fusion Series. This is number 4. So, newer distillery down in Bardstown. Do you have much of this stuff?
I don't have a lot of it, no.
I think they have, 5 Fusion Series now? 5 or 6? This is number 4.
I know if you look on the side of that, it'll tell you what's in it.
Yeah, so this has got, it's a blend of 4 different things, and it shows the mash bill for each of them, ranging from 6 years. The highest yield is a 13-year whiskey. So, have they been around for 13 years?
No.
So they're buying some of this stuff.
No.
I do like it. I've been to Bardstown Bourbon. Have you been there?
I've stopped in. Mm-hmm.
It's a newer, modern facility. I like it. They have some really cool different things that I'd say they're a little bit of a non-traditional company, wouldn't you? The way they do things.
Non-traditional in what aspect?
Oh, the way they do their blends and their finishes.
They don't mash their corn and their barley and their rye and distill it. And what do you mean non-traditional?
They do a lot of finishes and blends.
They do whatever they have to do to make money. I don't blame them.
No.
They're in business to make profit.
Yeah, but it's cool. They are all pie or rise in that one, it looks like to me. So, yeah. You think that's real important?
Probably.
So, that was my winner, Chad's loser. Let's see what Chad picked.
When you bring that over here, we're going to cut for a minute so I can shut that phone off, too. But just set it down and we'll figure it out and then we'll cut.
Chad's winner, Eagle Rare. So, there's Chad. They don't even know what happened. Chad had to shut the damn phone off, so we had to cut for a second. So Chad picked Eagle Rare over the Bardstown Bourbon. I picked Bardstown Bourbon over the Eagle Rare. I don't know what it's like where you live, but Eagle Rare is very hard to find here.
It is. 10 years old. It's a Buffalo Trace product.
It's good.
Yeah, it's not bad. Usually, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but today I was for some reason. So I'll take it.
So, yeah. Coming out of Buffalo Trace at 90 proof. I think these are both 90 proof. 94.9, 90. So did you think the number one was a higher proof of the two?
I did.
So you were right.
But water helped number one a lot.
Is this finished? Didn't say. Is that your phone still buzzing around?
Yeah.
Maybe he's in a ditch somewhere. Mike, leave him alone when we're filming, dude. Jeez. Yeah. So I was wrong. I don't think this is finished. So I was
just a blend.
Yeah, I was wrong on that one. Both very good. If you can find Eagle Rare, especially at retail, it's a pretty good value.
I think so. I mean, Central Midwest retail is going to be 29 to 35 probably. I found it as cheap as 24. That's out west.
Used to be you could buy it by the cases at Costco here, and they haven't had it in forever. And if they do get it, it'll be gone in an hour.
Yeah, which has something to do with the shenanigans that goes on with liquor establishments.
Yeah, it's a really good $30 bottle. I have seen this stuff on the secondary market for $100. That's a little silly.
Well, yeah, I'm not a fan of the second, you know that. I'm not a fan of the secondary market. I'm not a fan of what goes on. I'm not a fan of how it all is driven. But it's all part of it, so.
I saw a guy down in Florida one time ask a liquor store guy if he had any Eagle Rare, and the guy said, yeah, right here, $200 or whatever he was charging for him. Crazy prices. And they almost got in a fist fight about it. Hey, whatever, it's his stuff. He can sell it for whatever he wants for it. No reason to fight. There's a whole bunch of stuff. If you can't find this, it's equally as good.
Yeah. I'm surprised that I picked it, to be honest with you, because drinking it prior to today, there's been a lot of times when I've not really cared for it. But
I had a...
I didn't think there was any burn at all. I mean, there was nothing hard to drink about it at all, which... It makes it good. A lot of people like it, and it's not bad. Yeah. Older bottles, Eagle Rare, single barrels, and I think I don't know if the newer bottles are or not. They're still 10 years old, but I don't know if they've started blending them because demand went up. I don't know, but either way, it's a good whiskey.
Yeah, if you find it in a store for a reasonable price, I highly suggest you picking it up.
Yeah. It wouldn't, yeah.
I wouldn't pay the elevated pricing for it.
No.
At all. There's a bunch of stuff that's every bit as good, but no, two good things. How hard is this to find most places? Is it pretty easy?
I think so.
It's easy in Indiana, the Bardstown.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of the country, but
now they do have some stuff, like they do an orange curacao finished, a lot of that stuff's distillery only stuff. They do have stuff. They do have products that are very hard to find.
They do. Well, we kind of have an unfair advantage because we say that hard to find, which is true a lot of places, but there are a lot of distilleries that have distillery only products too. So
yeah. That's your phone again.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Yeah, I mean, we will have Evan Williams 12 year on here at some point, and I don't think that that's a hard to find product because it's where we are.
Right.
It's easy. Run down the road down to Louisville and grab it. awesome stuff. We'll do it on here at some point. But, you know, if you live, there's only one place in the world, well, only one place in the United States you can buy it. It's in Louisville. So if you're in Arizona, California, New York, Maine, it's extremely hard to get. So a lot of that stuff works that way. So, hey, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about these two whiskeys. Give us some ideas on what we should battle in the future. Hopefully, we'll get the workers back down there and we'll finish
our bottled and bond tournaments.
Yeah, right now we're on our higher end bottled and bonds. I don't know that we've put one out yet. Did one of them go out? I'd have to go back and look. So
I think so.
Yeah, but that's got Old Forester, McKenna, Taylor Single Barrel, Wild Turkey Master's Keep, Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond, and Old Fitzgerald. So I know we've recorded at least one that hasn't been aired. Really looking forward to getting back to that. There's some really good stuff there, but not till they figure it out. Let us know what you think about infinity bottles. Let us know what we can do in the future. If you want to see us do an episode shooting the shit where we just have a glass of whiskey and talk about something whiskey related, we'd like to do that too. Give us your ideas.
And if everybody wants to hear the truth about the distribution chain and the shenanigans that goes on with the liquor stores and the distributors and the distilleries and the consumers, let us know. We'll put together something good with accurate, legitimate information that it's going to make everybody be like, what the hell?
That could very well be our next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a lot of ideas in the works, you know. Hey, if you're interested in doing a live blind tasting with us, you just need somebody to help participate, we'd like to do that at some point. Let us know if that sounds cool to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know, we say it every time. Drinking whiskey is supposed to be fun, something you do with your friends, but do it responsibly. Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive.
Hey, find us on YouTube, find us on Facebook, find us on Instagrams. Give us the thumbs up, the likes, and the comments, and the
I have a question.
TikToks?
No.
You know what?
How come the Facebook and the YouTube don't have an S, but the Instagram does?
I don't know. It's not my company. You know, and I'm so glad that I thought about this. The reason why we do this blind is because we don't want the hype of the label. If you go back and look at our episodes, we did Blanton's versus Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. And we both picked Evan Williams. That's why we do it blind, so we're not influenced by the hype of the label, you know, the pretty horsies and all this nonsense. Because at Bourbon Battles, we don't give a rat's ass what's on the label. So
that's a true story.
Yeah. Come check us out on all those social media outlets.
Have you ever heard from Christopher Johnson?
No. He figured out he won't.
Maybe you announce it one more time just to make sure.
Christopher Johnson, if you're watching, we announced your name as the winner of the Maker's Mark bottle. You got to get a hold of me on the Facebook so I can get that to you. So, hey, drink responsibly, have fun with your friends, share your bourbon, don't worry about the labels. Until next time, I'm Joe.
I'm Chad.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.